Dear audience, wherever you are, my name is Thomas Tegel, and as the head of the School of Architecture, I would welcome you to Lund School of Architecture Spring Exhibition 2020. This spring exhibition is different than other years. Instead of a physical exhibition here in the A building, we show with a catalog how students, teachers and employees carried out their work at distance. The joy of work and energy were included in this journey, and everyone did their best. A normal year, we would all have been gathered here in this exhibition hall for the opening of our traditional spring exhibition. The school this day would have been full of students, teachers, and the exhibited material that you have presented. The speakers at this opening would have expressed how impressed they were with your work and the quality that you had achieved. And this is what we actually do today, though we are not all present here, but we are participating digitally in this event. And we are pleased to have the spring exhibition soon to be opened by the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Victor Öval. This spring has really been different. From the 18th of March, we had to switch to digital education, which meant that all lectures, all tutorials and meetings has to be done on our computers. It's been a major change and a big challenge. We have all understood by now the importance of social contact, the inspiration we get from each other through daily conversations, body language and facial expressions. We also understand how much of physical space means to us. We have earlier taken for granted that we have workshops, lecture rooms, study rooms, library, lunch rooms, and good exhibition spaces. Now we understand how important all this is. Despite all these changes, we have succeeded. We continue the education with the help of modern technology, as computers with camera, microphone and Zoom software. Thanks to this, it has been possible to complete the courses, to design and to have tutorials and reviews. It's gone far better than I expected, actually. I have seen very nice work done by the students, and most who I talked to have been patient and understanding of the difficulties of the time. For some students, these periods have been very difficult, which is not strange, but we have managed it with good results. Now we are here at the end of the spring semester 2020. I don't know how many of you are participating via Zoom now, but I would like to thank you all of you students, all of you teachers and other people here in this building for the efforts, ambition and the flexibility you have shown during this year, and especially for your contribution for the realization of this spring exhibition. The fact that it finally became a digital exhibition this spring is due to some people's ambitious efforts. First of all, I would like to thank the group of students who have coordinated the event and who have come up with fun and creative suggestions how to do. Thank you so much, second year students, Tuva Laurel, Rikard Ostrand and Hannah Chu. You have done a fantastic job. And thank you also, William Lisell, for your music contribution. Special thank also to Helene Svenningsson and Jonas Brasjö Albin, who has always been here and helped us with almost everything. Many thanks. And thank also to Åsa Nilsson for generously contributing your experience of previous spring exhibitions and giving us good advice. In 2008, 12 years ago, the International Master Program in Sustainable Urban Design, SUDES, started here. Founder and very engaged leader for the program over all those years have been Peter Sjöström. Hundreds of students have passed through SUDES and are now spread all over the world, designing better cities. Now the time has come for Peter to retire from this position, and we would like to give him very warm thanks for his never-ending dedication for SUDES, the students and the School of Architecture. Thank you, Peter, so much. And would you like to say something here?
Funkar den? Yes. Thank you so much, Thomas. It has been a really privilege to be the team leader of SUDES all over these years, and always with great support from School of Architecture and LTH especially. And I will also say with great thanks also to the SUDES team, absolutely, and the Axon Johnson Foundation has been very important as a generous donator. And above all, thanks to this, our all students devoted into the sustainable urban design, designing better cities for better life. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Please stay here because we want to give you a present, a very important tool for all architects. I don't know what this stick is in English, but it's dedicated to you. It is saying Peter here.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you will get some flowers as well.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank
we
you.
are not shaking hands in this time, but we do this. And now it's time to hand over the scholarship in memory of Sarah Birnbaum's, virtually at least. Sarah Birnbaum was a second-year architect student who unfortunately passed away in the early age of 21. Her family arranged a foundation and every year since 2011 awards a scholarship to an architecture student with dreams and hopes like Sarah's. This year, the scholarship goes to our fourth-year student, Julia Ekman. Julia is, due to the pandemic, not able to be here in person today. And it's the same situation for Staffan and Mona Birnbaum, who sent you, Julia, the warm congratulations and wish you a good journey whenever it will be. But we have symbolically Julia Ekman present here. Sarah Birnbaum award to Julia Ekman this year. Next point, our student organization Study Council for Architecture, Studierådet, would now like to hand over the Pedagogical Prize 2020 and welcome the head of the Studierådet, Philip Lundqvist.
Thank you, Thomas. We will be awarding 2 teachers this year, none of whom are here, but they will be given these later together with a tomato plant. This teacher is described as a very positive, engaged, and inspirational person who've made great contribution to the studio in which he has become a strongly appreciated supervisor. Many students also mention this teacher as having been of great importance to one of the spring courses affected by the pandemic. Therefore, by being part in successfully restructuring the course in response to recent complications. Therefore, the Study Council for Architecture has decided to hand out the pedagogical prize to Fredrik Linander. The second teacher to receive this prize is described as being very susceptible to students' opinions and successfully adapting a course in response to the limitations of the pandemic. He is also described with steadily bringing clear and thorough information updates made necessary by the pandemic. Therefore, achieving clarity throughout the course. Therefore, the Study Council of Architecture has decided to hand out the pedagogical prize to Fredrik Thoresson. Thank you.
And you have also to stand here, because I would like to thank you as well, Philip, because you are leaving the position as the head of the Study Council this year. And I would say some words to you too. You have done a very good job, we think, as a chair of the Study Council, and you have been a very hard-working participant in the program management. You have always been interested with active participation, and you have given your own views on different things. Special thanks for your careful reading of the higher education regulations and your written submissions. But these have really helped us to develop the program management's work. So thank you very much, Philip, and we fortunately found a special dedicated tool for you as well. And you will also have a bunch of flowers. And thank you for your work in the Study Council.
Thank you, Thomas.
Okay, now finally it's the time for our dean to open Lund School of Architecture Spring Education 2020. Welcome, Victor Öval.
Okay, thank you, Thomas. And dear students and the rest of the audience, wherever and whoever you are. This is a very strange spring that we have had behind us, and now we're turning into summer. And about a week ago, I was standing in the empty auditorium of the university, giving the examination speech to all graduates in an empty hall, and we filmed it just like this. That felt strange. And now I'm here to open the spring exhibition of the School of Architecture. This is usually one of the highlights as dean, coming here and seeing the creativity and feeling all the things that you have done. And today it's empty, both of pieces and of people, almost empty of people. So that feels strange, but I would also say you have done a fantastic job with the digital exhibition. Of course, it is not the same thing. As Thomas talked about, we need a physical meeting. We get energy from the physical meetings. Today, I'm sitting most of the time in front of my computer, Teams, Zoom, Skype, whatever. And it steals energy. And I think also that we have to use, we can say we have managed to perform the education during this strange time with the help of technology. But we know it is not really ready all the time. So I think everybody here, our engineering students, our design students, not the least our architecture students, has a lot of learning to do from this experience. How should we perform in the future to make it even better? And this digital exhibition that you have done is one task that is fantastic. When I got the link and was in looking at it from Åsa, and congratulations to that hard work that was mentioned. The names were mentioned before by Thomas. So I'm really, really impressed. And of course, I'm the dean of all of engineering, the School of Engineering, but architecture has a little bit special part in my heart. So first, I would also like to thank Peter Sjöström, who has been heading Söders. And he was actually one of the first guys who approached me when I had been elected dean. Do you remember, Peter? He approached me and said, Söders. I said, Söders, what is Söders? I had no idea what Söders was about. They have an exhibition at the City Hall or Kristallen about what they had done at Brunnshög. And he dragged me down there and we looked at all of that, and it was really fascinating. I was deeply impressed. And during those 5+ years now I've been dean, I have had a lot of contacts with Peter and the Söders and the whole School of Architecture. And one of the other persons who approached me early on was Åsa Nilsson, who came in and said, you have to come and see our exhibition in the A building. And she said, yeah, you know, Åsa can be very forceful and you don't say no. But I came in here and it was really impressed of that. And then I had the chair, what was it called? The Jacques Jäger chair in my office for quite some time. So the School of Architecture is close to my heart. So I'm really impressed, as I said, and even though it's a strange spring and we cannot see the physical space and I cannot really open it as such, I'm very happy to open the spring exhibition 2020 of the Lund School of Architecture. So it's by now, I guess, officially opened. Cheers.
Okay, thank you, Victor, and thank you all. Now it's almost finished, and I wish you a wonderful summer. And don't forget to visit the Digital Spring Exhibition. You will see the web address somewhere on your screen. Bye-bye.